Well, Bryce Hall wasn't lying about them street fights. Fucking, he did it. Bryce Hall actually did it. He won his BKFC debut in, honestly, one of the weirdest fights I've ever watched. This fight was so fucking weird, man. So, immediately into the fight, Bryce Hall drops Perez, Cutman Perez, and then fucking does nothing for the rest of the fight, like for the rest of the round. Then he takes down fucking Perez, slams Perez. Perez starts holding the back of his head like he's been fucking fully spiked. Like, I don't know, this fight was so bizarre. Bryce Hall's fucking wrestling looked really legit in this fight. Maybe he should give MMA a go, because he was fucking grappling like... Fuck, he was looking like fucking Bo Nickel out there in that first round, man. Like, he just kept going for fucking double legs. He was going for slams. Like, honestly, he didn't give a fuck. Like, it was honestly, it was funny as fuck to see, though. Like he had no, like, fucking, like, fear of getting DQ'd, because he literally just kept shooting on him. Honestly, I respect it, though, but then the second round, not much really happened there either, but then Perez just started, like, to grab at his elbow. Was it the second round, or did he even go to the fucking third? I don't know, this BKFC fights, they feel like a blur because they're like 2-minute rounds. What round did he win? Okay, yeah, so the second round, it was a doctor stoppage. So yeah, the second round was like interesting. He did a bit of clinching, hit to the body a little bit, but Perez was like one-armed because of his elbow injury, which I don't know if that was from the slam itself. I don't know if when Bryce Hall slammed him, I don't know if that's how he injured him, his elbow. Because, yeah, it only really happened after that, so maybe that's why. But I don't know, this was so weird. Bryce Hall was so much fucking bigger than this guy. Like, I mentioned yesterday that Perez weighed like 121 pounds or something like crazy skinny for one of his fights. And then he put on 30 pounds for this fight. So, like, I don't know. There was a big size difference here. But still, he was an actual bare knuckle fighter. 3-0. Got to give Bryce Hall the credit for that. Didn't take much damage either, so that was a win-win for Bryce Hall. I don't know if he's going to fight again in BKFC. It seemed like he is. I don't exactly know who you give him. I don't really know. You'd probably give him another smaller guy moving up, maybe. That'd probably make some sense, but... Yeah, I was impressed with him for winning. But I want to see him in MMA, honestly. Like, I'm not even kidding. I want to see how his wrestling looks in an MMA fight. Because, like, honestly, he looked good grappling. But, Perez wasn't fucking preparing for takedowns, so that's probably also a factor into that. But, yeah, good on him for actually, like, showing up. Very tentative fight, though, I will say. Like, besides the knockdown, not really much happened. And the takedowns, but still respect to him for getting in there. Not many people, especially not influencers or TikTokers or YouTubers, who have so much to lose would actually get in there and fight. So respect to Bryce Hall there. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.